and now it is ready for me to access. Now, this is a preview of the CRM dashboard. You have your total customers listed, active tasks, as well as monthly sales and task completion rate. You have your recent customers and your recent tasks showcased within this main dashboard. If you are to click on the customers tab, you can actually add different customers by clicking on this button. You can edit or delete the different customers that are listed here. You have the ability to add tasks. This is where you can see that there is a follow-up task with client A. It shows the status, the priority, the date, the assigned task to person, as well as the action of editing and deleting it. Lastly, you have a visualization of your monthly sales trend and the customer growth, as well as daily activity metrics. This is just wild. I was planning on making a video on Roo-Cline, which is a Cline fork, and someone just had commented to make a video on it. But anyways, Cline, as we all know by now, is a great AI coding agent that is an extension that you can access in your IDE. It's an autonomous coding agent capable of creating, editing files, executing commands, using the browser, and much more with your permission each step of the way. But just recently, we have gotten another new fork of Cline called Roo-Cline that is super similar to Cline but has many newer features that you wouldn't see with Cline. Right off the bat, I just want to say that I believe Cline is the better option as it has a more refined system in terms of its operation, as well as in terms of the features that are fully tested before released. It is definitely a great option to use, but the many other reasons why people are looking towards using Roo-Cline is because of all the new features that are being added on a more active basis in comparison to Cline. As you know, Cline usually comes out with updates bi-weekly, or every single month there's a big large update. Whereas with Roo-Cline, you see these new updates being released on a regular basis. Like you can see 27 minutes ago, they added an MCP quick start guide, or they added support to models. This is why many people have been looking towards using Roo-Cline over Cline due to its active update list. There's also a couple of features that we wouldn't see within Cline itself. For example, having the feature of dragging and dropping images into chats, deleting messages from chats. You also have the ability to mention Git commands. You have the ability to access more models like DeepSeek version 3, as well as more, I would say, providers, because they have a list of different providers that you wouldn't see with Cline. There's also options to use browser use, as well as other different sizes and adjustments for screenshots to be qualified. And there's much more that you would want to see within Roo-Cline over Cline, and this is something that we're going to be taking a look at throughout today's video. To get started, it is actually super simple. It's like installing Cline, but with another extension. In this case, you can install it for whatever IDE of your choice. I would recommend using it with Visual Studio Code. So go ahead and install Visual Studio Code if you haven't already. Then you can go over to their marketplace and you can install their Roo-Cline extension. You can go ahead to this page, which I'll leave a link to, as well as all the other links that I use in today's video in the description below. But essentially, once you are in this extension store page, you can go ahead and click install. And this will basically now be installed within your IDE, and within the left hand panel you'll be able to access Roo-Cline, which is listed over here, and we can easily get started with it right away. Now, from a bird's eye perspective, you can see how Roo-Cline looks really similar to the original Cline extension. You can see that this left hand panel is exactly the same to Roo-Cline. You can get started by pasting in your API provider. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and paste in an Anthropic API key. Now, once that is done, you can see that you will be also able to access MCP servers. In this case, you can have this enabled for you to have Roo-Cline access different types of additional tools that can enhance the generations with. So what you can also do is that if you go back into Anthropic or the API provider section, you can see that there's also a lot more providers that you would see with Roo-Cline than you would with the original Cline. For example, you can see Llama. You also have the ability to access DeepSeek within the API provider list within Roo-Cline. Now, This will also allow you to do the exact same thing that you would be able to do so within Cline, like setting custom instructions, enabling MCP servers, as well as configuring the response outputs. You can also change the browser settings. So you can have it so that it has a viewpoint to a small desktop, a tablet, mobile, or even a large desktop, which is a really cool feature for different types of developers that are maybe more focused for mobile. Now you might say, Cline has the ability to auto-approve these things. You can see that you can auto-approve, read files and directories, edit files, write files, use the browser autonomously. Well, guess what? You can do the exact same thing with Roo-Cline. Go over to the settings tab, select the model of your choice, and within this settings tab, you'll see a high-risk auto-approve settings tab. You can go ahead and enable all of these different types of, I would say, settings that will always approve these different types of things, such as browser control or writing or editing files autonomously. And essentially, it'll do everything that is necessary. And you can even auto enable commands like npm test, npm install. But say if you do not want to add those commands, you can actually remove it. So now that we have set these requirements for autonomous functionality, you can click done and we can start generating anything fully autonomously like you would with Cline. So what I'm going to have Cline work on is to create a functional CRM dashboard with ShadCN packages. This dashboard should include customer management, view, add, edit, and delete customers, task tracking, and data visualization with charts for sales and activity metrics. So you can see right away, it is working on the plan like you would see with the original Cline model. And it's going to go ahead and install the necessary packages. You can see it is working in my terminal to do this. So let's go ahead and see what it's capable of generating. So here's an actual update of what it is working on. You can see right now it is using the browser use API to help me create and see if this is a functional CRM dashboard. You can see right now it is working on the tasks section of the app. And you can see there's a couple of example, I think, follow-up tasks right now. You can see it's also working on creating the main interface for the dashboard, and it's going to have a lot of functional pages to it, which is also nice to see. Something also cool to note is that you have a lot of different preferred languages, like Portuguese, French, you have Italian, Japanese, and so much more. You also have the ability to enable diffs, which is really cool. Lastly, it is focusing on the data visualization with charts for sales and activity metrics. So now that it is all generated, it is going to navigate through all of the different pages of the CRM dashboard, and now it is ready for me to access. Now, this is a preview of the CRM dashboard. You have your total customers listed, active tasks, as well as monthly sales and task completion rate. You have your recent customers and your recent tasks showcased within this main dashboard. If you are to click on the customers tab, you can actually add different customers by clicking on this button. You can edit or delete the different customers that are listed here. You have the ability to add tasks. This is where you can see that there is a follow-up task with client A. It shows the status, the priority, the date, the assigned task to person, as well as the action of editing and deleting it. Lastly, you have a visualization of your monthly sales trend and the customer growth, as well as daily activity metrics. And guess what? That took approximately 84 cents to actually create. This is the capability that you get with Roo-Cline, and this is why I definitely recommend that you should definitely take a look at it with all the links that I have in the description below. I will definitely be making more videos on this if they continuously work on improving their platform. It definitely looks really cool, and I will surely update you guys if there is anything else related to this that is definitely cool and would help a lot of you guys out with. So definitely recommend that you take a look at this. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. That's about it. I'll leave all the links that I use in today's video in the description below. Make sure you follow me on the Patreon, follow me on the Twitter so that you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. Make sure you then subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you will definitely benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.